Busted by the nanny cam what this federal law enforcement officer did in a 3-year-old girl's bedroom cost him his badge and got him arrested. And his actions may be considered very disturbing by some viewers, so you may want to remove your children from the room right now. As ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius reports, the victim's family worries he could pose a danger to girls, especially since no one is supervising him.
In north central Phoenix, the family's home was for sale, and Deputy U.S. Marshal David Timothy Moon was a potential buyer last May. While the real estate agent was somewhere else in the house, Moon went inside the little girl's bedroom. He focused on the laundry hamper in the corner.
He digs around. He's not looking for just any item. He's looking for a very specific item.
He's after the girl's panties. He holds them, puts them close to his face, appearing to smell them. But one time wasn't enough. Minutes later, he returns to the room for a second round with the preschooler's dirty panties.
It's a compulsion.
We showed the video to forensic psychologist John De La Torre. He evaluates and treats sex offenders, though he's not involved in this case.
This isn't someone who's unsure and needs to look around and tries to figure out, is this thing going to be what arouses me? Is this thing going to satisfy my arousal? He knows immediately.
And Moon would have walked away clean, except for the little camera mounted near the ceiling. The security camera, like this one up here, is motion activated. It sent an alert to the girl's father, who watched the footage. He was terrified by what he saw and called police.
What if he comes back? What if he tries to hurt us or our daughter? What if he loses his job and has nothing else to lose?
David Moon spent 24 years with the Marshal Service in multiple states. They fired him after hearing these allegations. Moon was not supervised by Arizona's U.S. Marshal. He reported directly to D.C. We asked them if Moon had any prior complaints. A spokesman told us they can't comment on personnel matters, but take all allegations seriously. Meantime, Phoenix police uncovered other red flags. According to the police report, a girlfriend said Moon heard police were looking for him, so he threw out his computer. She also said she discovered in his Gmail video of girls doing gymnastics in an email from him to himself. In court,
Your Honor, this is by far the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
Moon was originally indicted on 2 charges of felony trespassing with a sexual motivation, but he made a plea deal for 1 count of regular trespassing, a misdemeanor. The girl's dad spoke at sentencing last week. We're shielding his identity due to the nature of the crime.
She was targeted by a very sick individual.
The dad asked the court to order sex offender counseling for David Moon, or at least require a psychosexual exam. The prosecutor agreed.
The actions by a defendant in this case show a need for evaluation, show a need for potential treatment, and that's going to go unnoticed, untreated if there's no evaluation done in this case.
But Judge Catherine Cooper said no. Instead, she ordered Moon to serve 2 years of probation unsupervised in Texas. That's where the former deputy marshal is now living. No check-ins with a probation officer, and no sex offender testing or therapy.
The court feels that to impose sex offender terms in addition to the terms of the plea would be to essentially unwrite the plea.
Judge Cooper did acknowledge the family's concerns.
It can seem unfair, it can seem like it's not enough.
But she also listened to mitigating factors. Moon's lack of prior crimes, his military experience, his work as a deputy marshal.
The court believes that he is sincere in his remorse.
Sorry, not going to comment about the case.
Moon's attorney did not want to answer our questions. And Dr. De La Torre says it's not unusual for cases like these to end in plea deals that don't reflect the true nature of the crime.
While the behavior that he demonstrates is sexually deviant, there's concern that there's not enough for maybe a jury to say he's a sex offender.
While there are limitations in the criminal justice system, David Moon would have remained a trusted community protector if it had not been for this little girl's alert dad. Moon has moved to the Dallas, Texas area, and we're told in 2 years he could apply for this conviction to be set aside, meaning that it would show the trespassing charge was dismissed. I'm investigator Melissa Blasius, ABC 15 Arizona.